You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about the internet and cheaters and liars. And I would love to elaborate on that. But I don't know. I think we all know where the world is headed these days, so I don't think I really have to elaborate on that. Really? Do I? But anyway, I was thinking, what a great way to call them out. But on YouTube, where everybody sees and hears and follows along. I might have to think through that a little more. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I'm at Blockbuster, returning movies, and then I'm heading to the post office. I've got to renew my season tickets for the baseball games, minor league baseball games that I go to. Movies. The Ministers. I would definitely watch it. It's a pretty good movie, really. I had never heard of it. I think some of the makeup could have been better, which you'll understand if you watch it. But I think probably for the budget that was available and that sort of thing, I think they did a really good job, and it has a decent cast. John does a decent job in his roles. I think one of them could have been a little better, but still good. I would watch it again. I would tell somebody to watch it. It's pretty good. Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. Cute, too. Not super high on my list of favorite kids' movies, but not as bad as everybody was acting like it was. It was cute. I mean, I would say watch it. I don't think the music selection was as good as the first one, if you saw the first one. And, you know, it has its cheesiness to it, but it's still cute. I mean, it's just a kids' movie, so it's cute. I'd watch it. I could have printed off every month. I get a coupon for an additional free rental of a movie or a game from the store. So I could have printed that off and actually gotten another free movie while I was here, but I didn't do that. I'm just going to return these, and that they'll automatically send me 2 more in the mail from my queue of movies that I have lined up that I would like to see. So that's kind of cool. I think that's it. Bye. This is for my favorite subby. She knows who she is. This one's for you, girl. This is outside my post office. And you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Probably won't focus. Tried to. See that sign there? It says, no dogs allowed except those assisting blind or deaf persons. That sign irritates the crap out of me every time I come here. Because, okay, I get they don't want dogs in there. That's fine. And I really don't care if they post a sign, stating that they don't just want the everyday dog in there. That's fine too. But what irritates me is, you sometimes have seeing eye dogs. But when's the last time you met someone who was deaf or hard of hearing who needed a dog to assist them? I mean, they can see the doors, they can see... so that irritates me. And then, what about the paraplegics or quadriplegics who need assistance opening the doors, which, of course, are not handicap accessible. They're not automatic doors. There's no button to push to open the doors. And I think they might have rigged them now, but typically the door on the left is always broken. And never works anyway. So, how about if they put up a sign that says something along the lines of, you know, only working dogs allowed, or, you know, something along those lines. We all know the politically correct terminology, but I don't know. Is it just me, or does that annoy anyone else? Maybe it's because I worked with folks who were deaf and hard of hearing for so long, and I just know that they would say, if they were me standing here talking to you, they would say, why do I need help from a dog? So anyway, that's my little rant on the post office. It just irritates me when there are laws governing, you know, what you can and can't say, and what you do and don't have to do, and, you know, things are supposed to be handicap accessible, and blah, 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 and these are all federal laws, a few state, but mostly federal laws, and then you go to a government building, and you see things that don't even follow the guidelines. It just annoys me. So, yeah, that's my little rant on the sign that irritates me all the time. Let me know what you think about that. Sometimes I think it's funny, and sometimes it makes me mad. I wanted to show you guys really quickly my ring today. I don't think you've seen it before, but this is really one of my favorite rings. It's a ring that I got from Avon. And it's got a little rhinestone right in the middle, but it's a flower. You can see it's a flower with a few leaves at the bottom, like the vininess kind of going around it. It's real heavy duty. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's, you know, very sturdy jewelry, very good quality. And I really like it, so I wanted to show you guys that. I don't think you guys have seen that before. This is my Support the Wildlife, Have a Party t-shirt. because I'm not dressed up today. I just have on some capris and my Mickey Mouse flip-flops. They're not dressed up. I think that's it. Everything else is the same. So, that's all. Bye. Just a little commentary on Chase credit cards. Underneath that stamp there, it says, save a stamp and pay online. Hell no. Chase charges you $10 every single time you pay them online or over the phone when they use your debit card or your check card number. Not your check card number, your check routing number. Yeah, so don't do it. Don't save a stamp. Spend a handful of change and buy a stamp and save yourselves $9 and some odd change. Chase. Probably Chase and Bank of America, two worst banks on the planet. Also, the worst customer service. They are in it completely for the money. No customer service. And I can say that because I worked with them as a vendor trying to help their customers when they were ripping them off. When I worked for Victoria's Secret Direct, and we caught them doing fraudulent stuff a lot, such as telling clients that us as the vendors had to call when us as the vendors had already called to help correct their account, and to the point that we would actually have the client on the line on three-way calling silently so that they could hear them telling us over and over and over and over again that they would not help their customer. And then the customer calling them and them saying, oh, you have to have the vendor call, so that the customer could see that they were telling them one thing and telling us another. That's Bank of America that does that. Not so much Chase. But Chase isn't really doing you any favors as a customer either. So, if you guys are interested in credit card companies and how they rip us off, and banks in general, not necessarily credit card companies, and you want to take control of it, you have to take a stand. So, there's my little rant on that. Feel free to add comments if you'd like. I will be tagging Chase and Bank of America so they can listen too. How about that?